Hello, hello. Um, this is my first multi-stream. Still working things out. YouTube, eh? How does this work? I'm a little upset I can't I can't do vertical. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look into that a little more. Do I get audio on YouTube? Hello? Oh, I hear that. Okay. Let's check Twitch. Do. There I am. Okay. Okay. Do I hear myself? I do. I hear myself going do 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 do. That's great. That's fantastic. Cool. Okay, this is definitely not going to be confusing at all. I'm definitely going to know how to read the chat. This is great. Okay. Um, can I get a multi-stream chat? No, I need to set up permissions for that. What do you mean? What do you mean I need permission? Flame, hello. Okay, I have to look at you on my phone. Okay. I'm gonna keep my phone on my lap. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. This is the first multi-stream I've done. So it might be a little it might be a little chaotic, but how's that? Ooh, ooh. It's like looking at a short. Oh, it's my YouTube content anyways. Hello. Oh, jeez, this is weird. Um, nice. I hope it works well. Oh, jeez. Let me know if it doesn't look good. This is okay. So aside from this being my first multi-stream to YouTube, um, yeah, we're going to get some building done today. Uh, your mom said if you swear, she'll smash your keyboard. Maybe don't swear. Uh, that is a long username. Michael, hi. You're not okay. Who is? All right. Okay. I've had a Red Bull and a lot of sugar today. I'm sure absolutely nothing will go wrong. Okay, I can see my Twitch chat. I can read YouTube on my phone. What's going on? So, ah. So today I am looking to finish up with some of the detailing here. I'd like to add a few more blocks and get a standard for this area of the base going. Um, if people have seen any of my stuff before, this is my 2-year challenge world. I started. When did I start this? June 13th, 2024, I think. Um, and this is what we've got so far. It's it's pretty sizable. All this is being done by me, but this is not a solo world. Thank you for telling me I'm live Streamlabs. That is incredibly helpful. So this is a multiplayer server. This is not mine. This is my friend's base, as well as that over there. Uh, Pretty much all this. Well, I do work with I like the path and all that. I do a lot of other stuff, but that's not mine. But yeah, we're just gonna be building today. So yeah. So for the continuation of the red part of this build over here, I need to find another accent block, as well as I need to get some more netherrack, I believe. I don't know how much more of that I have. Not a lot of mangrove wood either. But yeah, it's going well. It's going okay. We have okay, we're fine. Yeah, let's take some of that. So we will need more mangrove. Do I have a little bit here? Someone took all my someone bought in quotes all of my mangrove logs a while ago. 29 diamonds for 3 shulker boxes of mangrove logs. I don't know if that was worth it, but it's what we've got. So let's see. So out front we have a shadow style. So like netherrack into the stripped planks, or stripped logs, sorry, into the planks. So we'll try to emulate that as best we can on the other side. Yeah. Put in these details in the last stream. I'm quite liking them. We will need to touch them up more as we go. But yeah, let's start at the bottom here. And I took all that away. That's okay. Getting rid of the spyglass. Do this, do this. Okay. So around here. All this will be replaced with netherrack. Mm-hmm. Here. I need to find a way to hide that viewer count thing. I don't like them. Hard to focus, hard to focus. Okay, so we need to put a little bit of netherrack there and there. Do something like that. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll see how this looks. Okay, that's getting in the way now. That's unfortunate. How is this as a transition? Not bad so far, I'd say. Let's get rid of this. And then put that in. I can't get those back. I don't want to be losing any blocks. I spend too much time mining for resources. And then people just come and buy it all or take it. It's tragic. The economy in this server is not going well because it's just me. I am the economy. So we need a bit more on this side. Let's take away that and put some of this in. Sure, we're not losing them. All right. Okay, that's looking all right. This. So on the other side, I put netherrack on the bottom with the idea that light is coming down, so like it's shade. I'm imagining that these like corners won't get a lot of light. I do think it worked on the other side, the little bit I put there. I say that, and I guess I changed that. Yeah, I put these here instead of the netherrack, which we might parody on the other side. But I think it worked out all right. It's gonna look a little cluttered until we actually get some of the more finer details in place. As for that, let's do a little bit more over here as well. That there. Okay, so we'll do this. Oh no, that's a light block. We don't want to do that block. We'll do that there. Another rack there and there. Okay. That is wildly out of place here. Let's place that. Yeah, even just being next to the netherrack doesn't really work at all. I think that's all right because once we put the lights in place, it'll be a lot easier to do this. I haven't even made a street lamp design yet. There's so much to do in this world. Okay, get up the stairs, please. Thank you. All right, let's see what we can do up here. Do I have 6 is not going to be enough. Let's go grab some more. Everything's still holding up? I think so. Okay. I had some here, I believe. This one, I know where everything is. I know where all of my things are. All right. Every shulker box in this base, I know exactly what's in it without even looking. Don't quiz me. It's pointless. I know what. You gotta believe me. I know where everything is. Uh, maybe. I was considering just going and rounding all those up soon, all my shulker boxes up and putting them in the storage room. It's the storage room is nowhere near to being done yet, but I feel like getting my resources together would probably be beneficial. We're gonna need to get over there, so let's. Okay, perfect. So around the top, oh, that's all hidden. Okay, so that top layer is completely hidden, so we don't really need to worry about it then, right? Oh no, that's that layer. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so let's remove the top layer completely. Yeah, we'll just copy what we did over here with the netherrack. Go all the way up. I will make slight changes to this, I think, because, well, the sun comes up. Yeah, the sun doesn't see this side, so yeah, I don't really have to worry about light in that case. Let's do this. These two. Okay, and now that doesn't get seen, right? Does that get seen? That does get seen. Oh. Good thing I noticed that. So that's why it's like that. Okay. So that there would need to be altered as well. Yeah, that's a full block above it. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. So we've copied that. Now we can put in the logs, which will go next to every piece of netherrack and down a bit more. We are going to need to go get more. I I think what I have on me is the last of it that I gathered a while ago. Yeah, 37. That's well, we're on the second level, but there is quite a bit used in the third level. We'll see. We'll see when we get there, I guess. If it's not, we know where a forest is. Deforestation in Minecraft, specifically, not in real life, is my favorite hobby. It's my pastime. Okay. We did that. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. How is it? I can't see. Choose you. You. There we go. Like that. Okay. This one here. Okay, so now down from all of those, we'll do the planks. The planks. Yeah, that should be. I've never really worried about light in building. I'm still relatively new to building as a whole, so this is all very, very trial and error. I've certainly never built with anything red, other than those like netherrack bases we all made when we were just starting. Okay, so just that, like at the top of the screen. Oh, mouse, no, forgot. Just that at the top of the screen. I think that looks a lot better. I'd say. So now we go to the very top, and the very top is going to be the heaviest one. 24 macro logs. Let's see how this goes. Blocks move in a weird way. Is there any? Yeah, there is some. Okay. We need to pick up the blocks, not where to go. Okay, there it is. I'm losing it. I play too much Minecraft. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, let's go inside for that. See how we can access the top of this. Okay. So let's go over here. Okay. Well, we don't talk about. I'm playing with my keyboards on my lap. I got a cutting board under my mouse pad on the side of one of these like lazy boy armchair things. It's not the easiest to do things like this. Oh boy. Okay. So now we're up here and we immediately jump off. Oh jeez. I really wish stats were better in this version. So we want to follow. Obviously, we don't want any netherrack like directly touching like anything above the top pane, because that would kind of ruin the illusion, I'd imagine. Just because lights let in windows. Windows let in light, so it'll be. Yep. How do we want to get over there? I don't have enough for this, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so that is that. Okay. Click. There we go. I love the Minecraft music. It is amazing. That should be reversed, shouldn't it? That should be reversed. Where does it go to? Yeah, went down all the way to here, eh? A went down all the way to here. That and did we do that? Yeah, we did that. Okay, there we go. So now we need to fill all this in. Then we'll see how it looks. Oh, that changed. Which one? It's just this one, isn't it? Oh, I really hope we have enough for this. Okay, let's pick up some of our blocks, and then we will... Okay. Half the blocks are outside. Let's go out here and take a look. Take a peek, take a gander. That did not help at all. What do we got? That looks alright, I think, so far. We really need that inventory solution. I can't... Not being able to keep my spyglass in my hand and building, it's annoying, but 3 inventory slots for blocks is just not enough. It's nowhere near enough. I swear, this game will get like 20 times better when we finally get an inventory solution that works. Yeah, we got quite a bit to go, and we only have 3 logs left. Yeah, that's not enough. We're gonna have to get more because the logs should really take up like that much space, honestly. Yeah, let's mark out where the logs should go. Put in the ones we have, and then we will we'll go on a little journey. Chop down some trees. Oh, it's a very strange jump. Blocks, come on. Is that all of them? No, there's some there. Alright, let's grab... Hello. Let's grab... What if I... Haha! Alright. So we got a bit of stuff. Let's drop this off. Hello! How's it going? I can't... I just got notifications for something, but I don't know what it was. Nothing popped up. Okay. I'll have to get that sorted. Okay. You. Don't need. What's in here? A stick. I think we'll manage without that lone stick. Get our boat. Spyglass. We got enough rockets in the ender chest there. We don't need wood. How's our elytra looking? Good. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go make our way to the nether. Okay. How am I? Is that the YouTube chat notification? How am I? I'm doing great. How are you doing? This multi-streaming thing is interesting. It's very confusing. I'm gonna need to work out a better setup for it. Yeah, it's going well so far. Can't complain. All right, let's get. No, I always do. Do I? I just got rid of all my blocks. I need to put blocks there at some point. It's so annoying every time I go here. Because down this tunnel we have. What do we have? That's ice. Yeah, that's the ice biome. I think is it an ice plains or an ice spikes? I don't know. It's a mix of them. And down here we have our mangrove swamp. But yeah, other than that, it's going pretty well. It's a nice day out. It's I think it's hovering around 0 degrees Celsius. In here it's 18. You know, not bad temperatures. The sun was out today. The sun was out today. There's a creeper there. Is it bedtime? It's not bedtime. Why are you here? All right. Is it gonna be raining for long? Looks like it's Vodacom night. Yeah, I don't see a sky. I don't see the sun. Yeah, it's nighttime. Nice, nice. How are you doing? Play a lot of Minecraft. I do. I play a lot of Minecraft. There we go. What area should we tackle? Yeah, there's a village. Why don't we could look at this little peninsula here. Yeah, let's work at clearing this area. These trees are so annoying to cut down. But yeah. If anyone is new to the stream, hello. I'm Delcia. Yeah. Hi. How's it going? um I play Minecraft, I play other games, mostly Minecraft. But yeah. Playing on a I already did this in the intro. Whatever. I'm playing on my 2-year challenge world where I am challenging myself to try building. I've built a few things previously. I built one small little copper house, named it Copper Manor on my previous world. And then I made an attempt at building a Gothic cathedral. And while it was a cool build, it did not live up to the expectations. And then we started this world, me and my friends. And my goal is to get better at building, to use a whole bunch of different blocks, which is why I'm currently building out of terracotta. I will be attempting to put in some of the glazed terracottas into those, but those are tricky blocks to get around. So we'll see. We'll see how well the implementation of that goes. But yeah, I, yeah. I don't really know what I should say about myself. Well, this is a multiplayer server. I am pretty much the only person that plays regularly. Not to say there aren't other people that play, but at least as of recently, I think I'm the only person that's been on this week. Um, what's my best build that I've built? Oh, that's a question. Um, it's tricky because most of my builds here aren't actually finished. So I build in segments. Since I don't plan out any of my builds, so I very much have an idea, build a little bit of it, run out of idea, take a break, and then just think about what I should do with that build in the future. So I don't have too many finished builds in this world. Favorite things so far, or just things that I have the least amount of complaints about so far, is probably a bit of terraforming I did. Um, it's it's my second or third try at terraforming, and if I do say so myself, it turned out phenomenal on one specific side. But I'd say, what the heck happened here? Was it? I don't I don't remember if I did that or not. Strange. It's strangular. Yeah. Okay, what about my favorite build? Oh, that's that's a hard question. Um, okay, my storage room so far is pretty cool. It's not done. but it is pretty cool. The Colosseum. I have so many builds I like. The Colosseum I made. I built that pretty early on. It's the little sandstone building. I don't know if saw that when we were there earlier. We can check them all out once I get some wood and at least enough to, yeah, we'll probably get like one more stack. Do this in my free time, but let's just get those. Um, my cathedral from my previous world is definitely a highlight. It's my first attempt at like a big build, and fundamentally, I think it's a good build. Where that build falls apart is the details. That world just kind of died right around the time I was finishing that up, or at least like I stopped working on that project because my friends weren't playing on that world anymore. Um, so it doesn't have the detail, but I have that build does have a special place in my heart, you know. Favorite build though? Oof, yeah, it's hard to choose. Uh, mm, I don't want to say a favorite build because what if the other builds get mad at me or they get jealous? My mountain project I am particularly proud of. Well, it's not my best terraforming work. It is a project at scale that I'm quite proud of the time I put that up in. It took me 2 or 3 weeks to build that mountain. Uh, and a bunch of the smaller builds I quite like. Stay and watch. I appreciate that. Um, uh, yeah, that's thank you. uh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to take inspiration from a bunch of different people that play Minecraft. So some of my builds are more along the style of like I tried to copy the style B-Dubs has in his season 10. I don't know if you watch a lot of Hermitcraft, but I tried to emulate that style, and I think it turned out all right. I think I did an all right job with that. But I'm trying to build in so many different styles. It's really hard to pick a favorite because pretty much every build I do is its own unique style. Uh, yeah, but it's a lot of work. I'm just the entire base is what I can like. The entire base is a build. Okay, let's get one more. Then we'll hit that. Mm, these I think are my least favorite tree to cut down. I really need to make that tree farm. I've been saying I'll do that since like day 100. We're a little bit past day 100. Just a touch. I remember it like it was 7 months ago. Alright, that should be enough for the remainder of that. Any of this stuff. Frog. Boat. Right. Let's head back. Yeah, it's a lot of my builds are I'm more focusing on improving my building quality. Is quality the right word? Quality, style, uh I'm trying to improve my building skills. So every build I do, I try to tackle a different problem with my building. So like the terracotta is using bolder colors. I've been watching a lot of Smallish Beans's Hermitcraft this year. I'm ooh, I'm uh I'm quite a big fan of his base this season. So I'm trying to emulate some of that stuff. But there's a lot, you know. This server has has a lot of effort put into it so far, but I think it's turning out well. Reason that guy's been. I feel bad for this. This phantom followed me into the Nether on day like 200, so 9,400 days ago, and he's just been in here. That dispenser used to dispense iron, not iron ingots, raw iron. Um, that I renamed to cookies because I hadn't found cocoa at that point in the game. I should refill that actually. What is it to make cookies? It's cocoa beans and what, wheat? I'd imagine it's wheat. I've got one more rocket. What the? You gotta feel bad for it. It's been in there for so long. As oh, it's fine. He likes it. He would have burnt up if I left him out here. I saved him. That's what I tell myself. That's how I sleep at night. Um, so, there's a bunch of things. Like this building is particularly cool. I like this whole design. Um, having the one out, having this little gap behind, I quite enjoy. Because I'm gonna put a bunch of secrets around this base. Uh, think of this base more like an adventure map that I'm building. You know. So I'm gonna be putting secrets are all around it. It's gonna be something. This unfinished thing so far, I'm quite a big fan of it. This will be a boat elevator once I build up the courage to actually build a boat. The B-dub style builds these things with like it's not really his style. It's just the block palette he used this Hermitcraft season. I tried to emulate along with the copper, but then we have things like this that I kind of just threw up because I needed a little bit of bamboo. But there's a whole bunch of things like that. Um, the block palette I did the best with that I'm surprised about is this. This house I threw up in 2-3 hours. I came up with the block palette. Just basically the process was what blocks do I not use a lot, and diorite I'd used quite a bit in my previous cathedral, but birch is not something I use terribly often. And all things considered, the mix of diorite, blackstone, like there is a lot of blocks in here, but all things considered, I think this turned out very, very well. And is he's still back? This guy's been hanging out back here for so long. Do I still have my water bottles? Ah, I ran out of water bottles. Tragic. Pardon me, sir. I won't disturb you anymore. But yeah, I'm quite fond of this build. It also doubles as a way to get back here. This is one of the spots I mine all my resources. Oh, it's the other entrance. There's two entrances. But this is pretty cool. This was like everything's freehand. Everything is on the spot, and this was really early. I actually did all of this before I got to efficiency 5 or netherite anything. And this used to be like attached to the land, so I dug all that out, built all this water, and then built this little coliseum up here. Let's go say hi. Hey, bud. Been a while. How's it going? This is Salazar. He's the Emperor. He oversees the combat. He's brutal. Well, let's just say he never gives the thumbs up. But yeah, there are dirt blocks in here. I was farming stuff, but yeah, just a little spot to fight your friends. There's respawn chambers along the sides. What is this? Okay, it's not. Yeah, this build, that's also pretty cool. I think it's a it's a style I've only really done once for this one, but I think it turned out all right. This building here, there's nothing terribly special about this building, like the build itself, but I am particularly a fan because it is the Spleef Arena. All right, there's two regenerating basalt platforms up there. We got haste and all that. Let's go up. Let's go up. Oh yeah, the pixel art. I'm a big fan of that pixel art as well, actually. Go up here. But yeah, we got all the pickaxes in this. The controls on and off, turn on the generators. All these switches turn on or off the beacons, the 4 blue beacons we see around us. This is fireworks. Boom. Yeah. But I do think my favorite part of this is this. I love that floor. It is so cool. And yeah, if you don't, where's the entrance? If you don't know, this is powdered snow with carpet over top. It reduces all fall damage, including elytra damage, which I did not, which it kind of makes sense. But yeah, but these blocks just cancel all momentum, like totally. So yeah, you can do this perfectly fine. I'd like to build that type of coliseum. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's blocks I don't use very often. Again, is yeah, I'm quite proud of this coliseum. I still have to do the little area out here, but all things considered, I'm quite a big fan of that. Um, and there's this little area over here. Uh, the idea is like I'm gonna have a. I took down the elytra course to when I started doing the massive renovations over in that direction. But this is one of the main staples of the elytra course. It goes right past my little clubhouse here, which I'm quite proud of. We got. Is there anything in these ones? No, yeah, it's all down here. It's where I keep my extra spy glasses in case I run out. Some spot to brew potions and all that stuff. Just a little place to hang out and meet people. Go on a dinner date if you feel so inclined. But yeah, a lot of the buildings are unfinished, as you can probably tell. The mountain over here. I'm I'm quite proud of this. This is the second mountain I've built. The first one I built was designed to blend in completely. I didn't want anyone to really notice it was there, aside from the lava at the top, but we'll skip past that. This is my first, like, drastically, like, very obvious this is not natural generation. But all things considered, it's pretty good. The shape is all right. There's some more detailing I'll go back in once I get a consistent supply of the pale moss. But that's to come. Yeah, those are some of my favorite things I've done in this world so far. But I'm more excited to see what the project looks like as a whole when it's done. What's the big outline structure? That is a good question. So this is a build that is still a work in progress. So I need something to. Okay, there are a few things that are going to go in here. So I do have a lore book. None of the lore is really public, but I will get to that once there's more of a setting to actually start telling that story. Basically, this will be a major key point. Okay. There's going to be a dragon in here. I'm going to build a dragon corpse in the water down there. There's going to be some key elements protecting it. Spoilers here. But this will also act as the main gate, which will be over here. So it will have a road coming out over here going to this guy's base over here. We will have quarters for all the guards and all of this. So I want this city to feel lived in. I want it to feel like it makes sense in a weird Minecraft kind of way. Like this whole line here, this is an aqueduct to get water all the way over here. And that's actually why I built that mountain. Entirely built that just to get the aqueducts. So I can run the aqueducts over here to power the boat elevator. So this thing is going to have a little water wheel at it. You can see it just cuts off right before it will. Yep. The water wheel will be right there. We'll have the aqueducts coming over. And that I feel just grounds the base a little more. Makes the entire thing feel a little more connected with infrastructure like that. And the second layer is the whole parks and all that. But yeah, my current focus with this project is to just get all of these buildings in, which is what we're doing over here right now. Yeah, we got a little. I need to make the bridge and all that Once I build this, we'll start making the pathway over here. Oh, whoops. But yeah, builds to come. Lots of them. You have big projects on this world. It's a lot. It is quite a bit. And I'll show you this while we're doing this, because this is one of the areas I'm mining out resources. After my other mine dried up, so there used to be a village down here. I moved all the villagers up. Any villagers that haven't been moved up, it's weird. Any villagers I haven't moved up are completely safe. They're boxed in and will be moved at a later date. But yeah, this is quite a sizable project, and it goes more under there as well. Remember this place? That's why that door is in here, because it's just too much to go back and forth all the time. But yeah, there's a lot of big projects, a lot of some lofty ambitions with this world. But we're 7 or 8 months in now, out of 2 years. All that considered, I think my pace is all right. Definitely could be better, but I think my balance, because I gotta play other games. I can't just play Minecraft. uh, but yeah, I think so far it's going pretty well. Some projects will probably change a bit, but probably not any of them that I've actually talked about on any streams or in any videos. So pretty much everything I show, I'm going to at least make a solid attempt at actually completing. So do it that. Yeah, let's do it that way. But yeah. What do I need after that? Oh, the planks. That's right. Completely forgot. But yeah. I figured if I go big, I have a lot of decent sized projects like these houses alone. Well, we're on 106 right now. We go up 141, 155. Yeah, I do want some more. Like that goes to height limit. I want several buildings that go to height limit. I think it would be cool to jump off like a cityscape from height limit, fall all the way down in this weird cyberpunk medieval whatever this style that I'm making up is, and then you can go down and in the water and see my friends' bases and all that. So yeah, There's no shortage of stuff to do for sure. But it's all in the pursuit of getting better at the game, getting better at editing, streaming, talking, all that stuff. All the shenanigans that go along with this kind of project. If I'm gonna build something like this, I may as well show it to someone. I feel it'd be a bit of a shame to do all of this and not show it to anyone. So make an effort to get my project out there. While my body still allows it. Yeah, it's lot to do. Lots to learn, that's for sure. Lots and lots to learn. But yeah, already in the past few months, I've put more time into this game than I ever have before, other than maybe when I was playing Skyblock on Hypixel. But you know, Hypixel is Hypixel is a wormhole, that's for sure. But yeah, my building skills, I'd say, have improved fairly rapidly. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks a lot better. With some other colors in there, like a splash of something else, like maybe in the windows. So what is this building? That's the this is the convenience store, right? Is that sign still up? No. I'm fairly yeah. This is the convenience store. So all of these will have their own like pseudo profession. You know, I'm gonna put a bunch of cakes in here. Yeah, yeah. Two places for like armor and stuff. I'm gonna dye a whole bunch of leather armor and have it strewn about. This is gonna be a little cafe with a little greenhouse out here. You'll be able to come out and sit and and drink your water bottles. We need more drink options in this game. No, look, do I have? Yeah, about that. I've I've made a bit of an effort to name all of my tools. Everything I use frequently, I've tried to name to keep a little more interesting. So we got food. I used to name all of my food, and I think I still have quite a bit of the named food. But that just got to be too much. Too much. All right. So now I need to think about what the other palettes will be. um don't worry. Look. The disrespect you would have after stabbing someone and the death message is flip phone. Mm, chef's kiss. The disrespect. You know, I got my wooden clogs, I got my suit pants, my cloak. Hey, I'm actually wearing. This is actually the elytra that goes with this armor. But yeah, I've named pretty much everything I have. Okay, we can take a look. We can. Oh, it is this one, my toolbox. So yeah, I should probably name my shield Rock and Stone to delete a. Yeah, you know, it's little things like that that to me make this game a lot more interesting. You know, it doesn't take a lot to like name your items something silly, something goofy, but it adds that much more depth to the world. I find. Yeah, I really should put. I need more under chests. So let's think about orange, I guess, for now. Orange is the block that comes to mind. Words. Um, when I'm trying to think of different colors of blocks, so I want a palette for all of these. I don't think I want any just straight colors because this looks a lot better like that, I'd say. Um, obviously we'll put in finer details later, but I can think of more orange than I can think of anything else. It's like pumpkins. That'd be a weird choice. Pumpkins, there's that what's that tree type called? Azalea? That's not azalea. Do I have it here? I should. This tree type right here. Whatever this stuff's called. We get some of that. What else is there? Wool. I'm not gonna use wool. Ooh. That's tricky. What else is there in this game that's orange? Copper. There's copper. Let's not forget about that. I do think I actually have some. When is the next stream? Because I'd like to watch more. I'm gonna be trying to stream at least twice a week. So Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Um, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Twitch. No. How do I have to bring you up? Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Click on you. No. I will not be buying viewers. I don't understand those bots that try to sell you viewers. It's like that defeats the whole purpose of this, doesn't it? At least it does for me. I don't know. What do we got cooking? Some glass. Nether brick. Could we fit nether brick? What the heck? Brick as well might be. You know, let's take some brick. Coral? I don't think I could work coral into that. Let's drench it in lava. Haha. Yeah, orange blocks, orange blocks. What are we? Ooh, the resin. I don't have a lot of this. I do not have a lot. Magma blocks, eh. Oh, okay, okay, get off the ceiling, please. Nothing's in that. I do have a stack. That's nice. Okay, always prepared. Me, I'm the most prepared. All right. People talk of preparedness, they think of me. People think of organization, they think of me. I'm not lying. What else is orange? Orange, orange, orange of the jungle. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Might have more resin over here. Some resin blocks. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, copper. I don't know if I want to use copper over here. At least in that way. I don't know if I want it to be a palette block. I think I want it to be an accent block. So let's see what we can come up with. So we have brick. It's not bad. Not good. Sparsely, I think that could work, but certainly not like that. If I'm going for more of a scattered palette, that could work. What about that? Eh. What about... Okay, that's good. That'll fit in. That'll be a light texturing block. Let's get some planks. What if we... No, that's too bright. I don't... If we use resin, that'll be used very sparingly. Yeah, like that's so bright compared to the others. So that'd almost be something we'd have to keep like right next to a light source block. Okay. So Brick very, very, very sparingly. Let's do it on this wall. So brick incredibly sparingly. We'll use this. We will use that. What if we do stripped on the side? That might be good. Just okay. Spider just fell. Okay, that's a good block palette, I think. Because the brick will kind of tie it into this a little more. We do have quite a bit of that. So now we just need to work out the gradient of it. It's like how we did with the red. With the netherrack at the top, moving into the stripped logs, into the planks, into the actual terracotta. So, okay, let's get that out of my inventory. Get that. Ooh, this is tricky. Metal lights. I need more lights. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, cherry. Cherry for this one. Yeah, I don't think it'd work for that one, but cherry for this one. That had a real pop. But if we do cherry there, maybe we could do resin over here. Because it'd be bright enough. That would mean we'd need some brighter red block, though. Netherwort? What does netherwort look like? I don't think I've ever had a netherwort block. Okay, okay. Mouse, it doesn't work if you just slide all over the place. Netherwort block. That's a very, very deep red. What's this one? That's with netherite. Or netherwort. Okay. I could also do shulker boxes, I guess. I have enough. I could decorate with them, but they'll disappear at far render distance. Redstone might be a good choice for that. We could also put glass over it. That's something I want to experiment more with. I've seen a lot of builders do that. They'll take like panes of glass. Do I have any here? Should red, yeah, red panes. Right. So, what does this do? That makes it darker. No, that makes it lighter. Ooh. Be right back. I'm gonna watch through my channel really quick, and I'll be back. Thank you. It's very, very kind, very kind. Something like this isn't bad. I'm afraid that might stick out a little too much. So maybe not on the lower levels, maybe on the upper levels though. It's like up there somewhere. But even then, I like that'd be a good transition block, and I'm blocking a lot of the transition blocks. Huh. Okay. Well, let's got really sidetracked there. Let's put in some orange. Let's see what kind of progress we can make over here. Did I never I never finished my ice cream. Oh, it's not. Should I just drink this? We'll forget about my ice cream. It's ice cream. I'll put it in the freezer. Do that later. Okay, so lots of light on the project now. Okay. So that's the lightest. That's the second lightest. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. So let's lay this out in order so we don't get confused. 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3. 3, 4, 5. So that's the palette. Lightest to darkest. So for this, we're going to need more, quite a bit more wood. And quite a bit, well, no, well, we have enough bricks already. What we need is that acacia wood. Is this acacia wood? Yeah. I had more chests. Yes, it did. I need to get that storage system up soon. Okay, let's put that in there for now. Let's go grab the bricks. Might have to. Yeah, we'll have to find a nearby acacia. Might be some off to the left. To the left. You're the brick one? No, you're the brick one. Yeah. Bricks, okay. I think we took all the acacia, but let's just be sure. Acacia, no acacia. Acacia, that's not acacia. Doors? No. Jungle is an orangey hue, but I don't think that's enough. I think that is all of that. So we need to find some acacia trees. I wouldn't have any over there. I think there's an acacia like right out that way somewhere. Not too far. So we shall go check that out. Okay. There. Alright, let's see if we can find some acacia. We'll need, so we have 1 stack, we'll probably need 3 or 4. Ah yeah, perfect, right here. Right here, we don't have to go far at all. We don't have to go far at all. Dun, 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 dun. What's your favorite wood type? Everyone's got different opinions on this. I think the general consensus is like a dark, like spruce or dark oak. I feel are the most popular favorites. Every once in a while, I meet someone who's like, oak is my favorite wood type. They're all good. I think birch is overhated. Like I don't. Its use cases are slim, but using it in that one build I did really changed my mind about it. I think the stripped logs are the best part about birch. I like mangrove. I do. It's a very good one. Cherry, honestly, might be my least favorite. The nether ones I'm quite a big fan of. Mine's dark oak. Yeah. Yeah, the darker ones are really good. And they're really easy to cut down. So much better to get a lot of than mangrove or any of the nether ones. Acacia's not bad. Every once in a while you get one that you have to build up to. Yeah. I'm really excited. That Minecraft Live is tomorrow, I believe. I'm quite excited to hear about that. Yeah. Quite excited. How much do we have? Stack and a half. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to reach that. Perfect. Dun, dun. Look at that. Just off in the distance. It's so imposing. Oh my. It's great. Hmm. I really like that they added I want them to add more things like stripped logs. I think we should have more options like that. Because adding stripped logs did so much for the game. you have a simpler texture of a color that is common in builds. So any build that you're using wood, you have just an extra option because of that. I think that did so much for the game, for building. Quite a big fan. I'm hoping we get more of that. I'm quite excited for Fireflies as well. Yeah. Every Minecraft update, I'm just excited. More stuff to play with. Eh, eh. Come on. Let me reach it. Rude. There we go. How much? 2.5. There are a few things I think Minecraft should add, like the option to have Minecraft music on all the time. I think that should be at least an option. I don't think it should be on by default. I think the way they do music now is very well balanced, aside from their actual audio balancing. You'll be listening to a real quiet, real soothing Minecraft song. You'll be relaxing, and all of a sudden, it's like there's a bell going off right next to your head. It's a little jarring, I find. I'm really glad they added the mace. Yeah, the mace is quite cool. I like that they're trying other options of combat. The mace is, yeah. It just added another depth to the combat system, which I quite enjoy. I don't know if I don't know if I like how rare Windburst is. I think that's my only criticism. And my feelings about the trial chambers are a little mixed as well. But the mace is I do love the mace. The trial chambers, they're too easy. Well, they're both too easy and they're both too hard. So for what you get, the trial chambers are easy. Is that right? Why is my brain just not working? So like when if you drink an ominous 5 bottle and then go into the trial chambers, it's not you don't get the loot you'd expect. Mischief, welcome in, man. How you doing? Uh, how good am I at combat? Um, I used to be better. So I used to do quite a bit of 1.8 PvP. I'm not a big fan of shield PvP, and I'm certainly not a UHC tryhard. Um, but my combat skill in this game has diminished fairly drastically with some health conditions I have, unfortunately. So not great, but I don't really get backed into a corner in just basic enemies. I think I can handle them pretty handily. Um, good. How have you been? I've been doing good. Trying to do more stuff. I've been posting stuff. It's been a time. It's been a bit since I've actually been live streaming consistently. Um, but yeah, so my dual streaming, I am. This is my first dual stream. I think it's going well so far. I'm vertical on YouTube, which it's a little strange. I tried to do horizontal, but it didn't let me do that for some reason. But yeah, I think it's going pretty well so far. It's something. I think I will do it as like a default now. That doesn't really seem to be a reason to not dual stream. Like that just seems like it should be a standard, provided you can actually read like both chats. Because I have the YouTube chat on my phone on my lap, and I have the my stream like my stream outputs and chat on my second monitor. You're not that good, but you're working on it. Yeah, I mean, everything's a skill. There there are a bunch of PvP servers with like bots and like obviously 1.8 PvP is like heavily reliant on spam clicking. which I'm now not really able to do that well. I used to get like 8 or 9 CPS, and now I can probably get like 4 or 5. But yeah, pick a style you like and just go for it. You have enough. You've had enough for a while. Where is my base? Is it over here? I'm completely turned around. I have no idea where I am. Wait, is this? Oh, this is the. Okay, I know where I am. Yeah, this is a little jungle base me and my friends made a little bit ago. A few people didn't finish their rooms, but we picked out a little tree. This is my little hut. It's a home away from home, you know. Actually, might wait out the night here. Yeah, we wanted to build a tree house, so we went on a journey, and now we're here. I'm gonna take a bite of ice cream. Ugh. I had half of it, and then the stream actually worked. So that's cold. That's very very cold. All right. Oh, I'm eating on the job. Not eating on the job. Okay. I need to bring some books out here, but you know, for just a fun little project me and a friend did. This is his place. He's got the bunk beds and all this. Yeah. We got we made a little bridge down here. Eh. Yeah. The idea was like a dilapidated bridge pathway up to a little treehouse. But yeah, the base is back this way. I went in the complete wrong direction. But you know, it's going. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic. Ba-da-ba. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at. Oh yeah, I didn't finish that actually. I forgot. I completely haven't finished the top of any of them, but we can do the palette before that. It doesn't really matter. Uh, we should have enough wood for it now. That's good. Might swap. How's my ledger? Might swap it out soon. Okay, so we got bricks. We got random stuff. Planks. So we need to make one of these. That. And then we need bricks. That should be the palette, right? That's the palette we laid out. Um, there are some funny bills on my world with my friends. Oh yeah, there's we're all here. We'll take a look. We're all at very different points in Minecraft. There are 2 people on this server that I'd say are just outright better builders than me. This guy's one on the right here. He's been playing pretty much since the game came out, from what I've heard. Hasn't built a lot on this base, but I had a nice tour of his base, or his realm, and it was pretty cool. And another guy who lives like 2-3 thousand blocks that way. We can go visit if you like. This guy, he's a good builder. He just doesn't play all that much. So whenever he's building, we usually work together to build. So I help detail and do all this more consulting. Uh, we got you know we got a whole bunch of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of people, and like that, a lot of them don't wear armor. So there's a lot of bullying from the people in full netherite. I didn't do anything mean, I swear. And so yeah, there's a lot of incidences. One that comes to mind quite a while ago, actually, with this guy. This guy's actually pretty good at the game. He just doesn't like building. We were all mining, the 3 of us. Me, this guy, and the guy on the island there were mining for diamonds, like maybe 4 or 500 days into the world. We got to a lush cave. We all spread it out. We were looking around, and he got exploded off a creep. He got exploded by a creeper. The blocks that creeper explosion broke dropped him 20 blocks into the ground. He got hit by a baby zombie into lava. He got out of the lava, tried to get away, flew into a block like 2 feet from my face, and just exploded on. So we got all this stuff. Everything was fine, but that was quite humorous. But it's Minecraft. We're all pretty well off, so there's no real chance of losing stuff unless it is lava. So we regularly punch each other off cliffs. Am I real? No, no, I am not real. Hey Vortex, how you doing, man? I am trying to be as real as possible. It's not working. I am actually an AI assistant. Don't question how I got here before that all started. What was I doing? I was doing something. Okay. So, yeah, the palette here. So with brick being the darkest block we have, we will be doing that at the top. Um, Nordic, hey, welcome in, man. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? How was your stream? What'd you do today? I'm out of lights again. How does this keep happening? Welcome in, everybody. We're building. We're working on ballots. Yeah. My ice cream's melting. I had lights in my. I had lights in my hand. Oh no, I'm losing it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just. Now we have lights to spare. It's great. So we need to build some scaffolding. All right. So from the top there, let's go here. How's your stream? What'd you get up to, Nordic? Get a lot of building done. I popped in for a bit. I was lurking, setting up. This multi-streaming thing's a little confusing for my small brain. That's out one, so we can go up here. Finish another hotel room. Ooh, that's got to be coming along. You've done quite a few of those now, have you not? I see Nordic rated. Well, welcome. Welcome back, Mischief. Yes, yes, yes. Last hour was decked out runs. Ooh, how'd you do? How did you do? Who's winning your game now? It's been a bit since I've heard about your mini game, Nordic. How's that going? Who's is it? It was Death that had the record in that last I checked and last I heard. Brick, brick, gonna need brick. Not too great, too successful, too fails. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh, Kata X, thank you for the follow. Death, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Very much so. Very much. Did I not? I did that here, didn't I? I think so. We're good. We're good. Okay. Um. No, it's between competitions because I got a lot to do before the next competition. Ooh. Ooh. What's the big next? What's the next big competition? Like, oh. Because like you had that talent show. Oh geez, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Uh, yeah. What was after this? First off, how does this look? How does this look? Pick up all that. Oh, oh, that looks strange. That looks really, really strange. I wonder if we can work this. Let's keep going. But the brick is something, that's for sure. let's see what we can make of it. So next is actually the terracotta. Ooh, that's a really harsh. That's really harsh. What would bridge that gap? Glow lichen, maybe? I'm gonna go try and stream for a bit. I'll see you later. Alright, Mischief, have a good stream, man. See you later. Boy. I don't know why I said that. I said it like that. Okay, glow lichen. I'm sure I have glow lichen somewhere. I don't have a farm for it, but I've been meaning to make one for so long. This would be a good excuse. That's done. I can shut that off. Plants is this one? No, it's this one. No, it's this one. I know where everything is. I don't have any. Where would the closest? Where would the closest glow lichen be? We'll fly off into the sunset. The sun will provide. But yeah. I wish I could eat my ice cream with one hand. Oh. I don't. Is that the recording? I'm gonna slowly head out too. So late already. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's quite late for you already. For Nordic and your community already, isn't it? It's 7:20 p.m. for me. So I'm a night person. Who else is playing with the emoji? Dude, every time I join a YouTube live stream, I think I like YouTube for streaming more. The chat experience is worse. Being able to spam those little emojis is so much fun. Death, me as well. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the follow, Death. Very much appreciate it. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. I'm here for something. What am I here for? It was past midnight now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't let me keep you up till like 5 a.m. again, Nordic. uh, I'm gonna download the VOD from the stream last night. Or last night, 2 nights ago, tonight. And I'm gonna post that to my second channel. And then when I'm back Monday, I will do the same. I should have glow lichen here somewhere. Shouldn't I? Glow lichen. Glow lichen. Lichen. Yeah, the emojis are quite fun on YouTube. There should be some over here. Over here, maybe? Gotta make sure I have enough rockets to get out of here. Oh, right there. Right there. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, you need shears. You need shears for glow lichen. That's noted. I think I knew that, but yeah. we won't worry about it. There's more here. It's fine. We're fine. We got this. Okay. I believe you can just bone meal glow lichen as well. I love this place. It's so cool. So cool. Did I see bone meal on one of these ones? I thought I did. Guess not. I don't know how glow lichen works. I've never. Okay. Okay. Let me have a door, please. Thank you. I've never used it. I've never grown it, but I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure we can figure it out. We got. Should have some bone meal. Let's just this. Oh, it does just grow like that. Does it keep growing? No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's do this. Just get a few. That way we'll be able to see. Because that brick transition is just way, way, way too harsh. That's not something that would work, I don't think. Yeah, my ledger's almost broken. We'll swap that out once we get back. Take the nether this time. Yeah. Okay. So how would you make a farm for this? I guess I would just load shears in my hand, bone meal, have the block I'm facing be the only block that could grow glow leg, and I don't think I can grow around corners. Sorry, I need to go because it's past my bedtime right now. Did subscribe, and I will be here for the next stream. Anyone else who's watching, please like and subscribe. Thanks for the promo. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope to see you in the next one. I'll be doing. Oh, right, my lecture. I'll be doing this a lot more frequently now. I've got a few months to do this, so gonna be doing this a lot more for the next little. But yeah, thank you for stopping in, and see you next time. Let's put that away. Let's grab that back. 6 is more than enough. Bum, 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 dun, dun. All right. Hey, Narda, you're on too. Okay, let's do this. Let's just fill her up a little bit. Does that make it any better? Does that make it any better? Ooh, that's hard to say. I'm double parked now, but that's funny. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Good boy. That there. I'll put that there. Yeah, I don't know. What other block would have something between orange and this? Like a moss block, maybe? Like that new pale moss. You can't just take that off. You can't just put that on a wall. That has to have a carpet beneath it. I don't know. It's tricky. Let's put the rest of the palette in and see what we think. So after that, we will need this and then logs. I think that's right. Yeah. No, we won't need logs next. We'll need planks next. Okay. And maybe it's just the gradient we have on it so far. That one over there maybe. And on the outside. Oh, we didn't do that. That's a good point. Okay. Then this. I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, once again, I'm not used to this being that palette, so we need to go down here. Yeah, we need to be down there, not up there. Oh my gosh. This one we might want to be 2 down. Let's make that one 2 down. Okay, so then we put this in here. There we go. All right, how's this looking? So much stuff in the way. Not bad. What is? Yeah, that together makes that transition a lot easier. I might mix in some more terracotta. Yeah, I might mix in some more terracotta up there and put glow lichen on it. Because that is pretty close to the brick texture. And but the brick texture is just a little too harsh. So let's try this one. I meant let's try this one. Okay, I broke two. Was intentional, totally, definitely. Okay, then we need... I can't reach that. Eh. There we go, okay. What if we do that? I did the wrong thing, didn't I? I did. I meant to change that. Oh my. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's get rid of that. The glow lichen on the brick is just a little too harsh, I think. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. So then if we... Too short? Come on, there we go. We do that. Yeah, that gets a much better blend. I like that a lot more. So we change... We'll change that one as well. There's brick around it, so it doesn't lose the brick feeling, but at least this one we can put glow lichen on. Yeah, that's a lot better. That is so much better. Should we do it here too? Let's leave that for now. Let's move on. Pick up this brick. Bricks are expensive. I'm not losing any. Okay, so we could do some more planks here. That's good. Okay. What is the next block? The next block is sideways. Okay, let's back plate all this right now so we don't have to worry about it. No, we don't have to worry about that anyways. Cool. So we need acacia logs. And then underneath this is what we need to break. So here, 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 and all down here. Cool. So we do... This is... Ooh, how's this going to look from the side, though? That's fine. We won't worry about that because that will be covered up. How's that looking? Yeah, I don't know how much I like that, honestly. We'll keep going. We'll continue with the pattern all the way down. Yep, there. And that needs to be one as well. Cool. Okay, so then this all needs to be this. The vertical logs. That's the door. We don't need to vertical log the door. Log the door. There. Okay. Okay, orange pillar, you gotta go. How's that looking? That 3 vertical is too much. That 3 vertical is too much. Let's try to break the second one. Second one. This, okay. Oh, we did break the second one. I'm amazing. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. It's a little strange if you focus on it directly, but you won't really be focusing on anything here directly. You'll be taking it in more as a big picture. And it'll get better with the smaller details we add as well. Okay, that's good. How much wood do we use? We used a half stack. So a half stack on either side. So that's 2 stacks. So we'll probably use 5 or 6 for the whole thing. Okay. Let's clear my inventory. 5 or 6 isn't bad. That's doable. Doable with what we have. We don't need this much brick. That is too much to keep on us. Okay. do the same on the other side, or should we go up first? Let's do the other side first. You all shall be brick. That's not a brick. This is a brick. That's not a brick. No point wasting brick where we don't have to. And it does come down a little bit. So we need to do this sparsely. Sparsely. Okay. What a single line's not enough. It's just not. But if we break that, put a brick there, put that there, that's good. And then if we let's do was it detached on this side? I don't remember. No, it wasn't detached. So let's not do any detached. That might be too much. So we'll do as brick. Come on, seriously? This is so rude. I should have just built on the outside because we have to go out there in a second again. Ridiculous. Okay, let's just put a little step stool there, and then there and there. That helps blend the transition a lot more. So much more. Okay. And then we will just replace this corner with, come on, place it. Okay. It's rude. Hmm. We need to. Oh, why did I do that so quickly? We need to. Okay. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of farm. Oh, it does grow around blocks. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. An extra one. Nice. What? Okay. I was gonna say, what do you mean I can't place that? I'm literally looking at it right now. I think that'll look good. So we need brick. That goes. Where does that go? Oh, that's that block. Ooh, okay. Go all the way around. Boom. Boom. It's time for me to also find my bed. Wish you a great rest of your stream, Del. Thank you. Thank you, Nordic. Have a good sleep. Thank you for the raid once again. Very kind, very generous of you. Such a charitable soul. Have a good one, man. Talk to you later. And this is the bird. No, this is Horus. What? Oh, it's planks again. Suddenly British? That sounded Australian to me, but I don't know what it is. I'm just saying things. Suddenly British. I'm gonna make people mad with my terrible accents. See you next time, man. Have a good one. Have a good snooze. A good snooze. It's important for your health. Okay. That is too much right here. Way too much. I think we just need more glow lichen. Do we need more glow lichen? Something's not working right here. I don't know if, I don't think it's because it's just 3 diagonal. Maybe it's that. Let's try that. Oh. That might be it. Yeah, let's after that then it's horizontal? Yeah, then it's horizontal. Okay, so we need to cover up the back of this. So there. Perfect. So that, and that, this, that, and the other. Okay. That gets me every time, man. Every time. Dude, that's looking good. I like that. Okay. And the final stage. Get rid of all that. Okay. Now if we do vertical. The difference between the vertical and the horizontal strip logs is quite nice. That's what I mean. From one relatively simple change to trees to wood types as a whole, we're now able to do stuff like this. Like I couldn't think of very many orange blocks, but being able to have the two very similar colors transition just from being able to strip logs makes this so much better. And I think I'm coming around on the brick. I quite like the brick now that I see it in the full pattern. The glow lichen just kind of helps it along. Yeah, I think I might change out these though. The glow lichen on brick is too much, but on the terracotta, on the actual on that. No, that's not what I grabbed. I grabbed that. Yeah. That is a really nice transition from brick to your eyes almost just glaze over it. Just walking from down here, if you're not looking at that, you're not gonna see that at all. That's really nice. Oh, what did I'm busy at the moment? No. Okay, well. Okay, let's move on to the next floor. Get rid of that. We're gonna need more glow lichen. Let's do that here. Maybe on this wall over here. Get a bit of a surface to work with. We will just yeah, I think this is going pretty well. Or do say so. I forgot to put. I forgot to post this. I forgot to put the notification in both my Discord and on Instagram. I am amazing at this. Alright, this should be more than enough. Glow like, and if it's not, we have more bone meal nearby. Not an issue. Headphones, stay on my head, please. You don't get in trouble for that in cities. I'm surely not. Surely not. Never lived in a city before. I'm currently house sitting. And I got the recycle garbage day wrong. I don't know if I get in trouble for leaving that bin out there. I'd imagine you wouldn't, but I could definitely see that being a thing. Cool. So now we go. Up we go. Okay. So that's a lot of brick. Let's not do that one. Let's get rid of that. That's probably too much brick. Go take a look at that. Yeah, I think that's a good balance of brick. Then we need some of this. That's the only block I can really put it on. What if I'm up there? Okay, don't shoot me. How dare you? How dare you even attempt? If you knock me off this, I swear. Don't do it. Don't do it. You little... Oh, I'm calm. Did I hit him? I did. that was a cool hit. Okay. My last rocket, but it's fine. We can grab more. We'll just do that. So this is going to be a relatively simple palette, just based off how much of it's already covered. It won't matter as much, but the little change will make it so much easier to look at this. Wreck! Don't despawn. I can't be losing any bricks. Bricks are expensive. I don't feel like mining that much clay. I also don't have a good way to get emeralds in this world yet. Probably get around to doing that at some point. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. What's after this? Planks, that's right, I knew that. I knew that. I remember my palette that I made 20 minutes ago. Let's do that. And that, okay. So now it's, which one is it? Horizontal, I believe? I believe it's horizontal. So we do that, that. And then it is straight up and down. In other words, vertical. Bad. Like green, but it's French. Green is a good color. I don't know what I'm going to do for the green building. What blocks in this game are green? Cactus? Green terracotta, green concrete. Like, none of those are really... What else is there that's green? Melons, I guess? That's a very light green. That's not like that terracotta. I changed my elytra. That looks good. If not, too much brick. I think that looks fine though. It's not very noticeable. Hardly at all. But it is there if people are looking for it. Yeah. Let's grab some more rockets while we're at it. Cool. Kill beans, Jeffrey. Who's Jeffrey? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't even know if I know it. Do I know a Jeffrey? I don't think I do. Jeffrey, no. Jeffrey beats Batman. Plain and simple. You disagree. Maybe we take a different approach to the brick on this side. What if we just do it at the highest points where it would be visible? So here, here, here. Yeah, literally just along this line. I wonder how that would look. Because that'd be like that. We'd put glow lichen on that. Okay. Well, if you're gonna misclick, so we do that. Now I need a lower platform. About halfway here is good. Come on. Okay. And I fell. Good chance to look at what we've done so far. I think a bit more hidden brick will help. Let's put the glow lichen on. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think that looks good. Wadu thanks. Hello. Is there a way to get in here? No. Tragic. All right. So from there, we don't want to leave too much of that. Since we're taking away a lot of the brick, this needs to change a little faster than it did previously. So maybe try that out. Let's see how it goes. Next is planks. See, I'm starting to catch on. I'm starting to follow along with the ideas in my head. We'll do another one of them. And we'll do one of them. Horizontal. Perfect. Whip, wah. Do one of them. I'm sure that'll go well. Okay. And the rest of that will be vertical. We'll strip them all at once. You don't need to do that. Oh no. Let's fix that now before I cover that up or forget. Haste, man. You love it, you hate it. You're either building and it's the worst thing ever, or you're mining and it's the best thing ever. Does that work? Did that do it correctly? It did. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I don't need to waste wood on that. There, and there. Like so. Ooh, let's grab that. All right, stripping time. Don't no. Anyways. Cool. Let's see what it looks like. See if we want to make any changes. Nah, I think that's good. I like it. Oh. Yeah, it's a subtle. The brick is harsh. The glow lichen is harsh. It goes into a more subtle, but so does the red building, which I think I need a different. I need one more block in this, I think. But yeah, yeah, I like that. That's good. So now we're on to the top one. The top one's going to be the most expensive by far because it's bigger. So what we did with the actual pattern on the top, this is the red building's the only one with this in so far. So it's nothing special. Big vertical window with some supports in that. So a lot of it will be removed once we actually get that window in. But for now, we're just gonna do the whole thing as the palette, so we get a better idea of what it would look like. All right, let's head up. Let's head out. Head out? No, we're heading up. Heads up, 7 up. Cool. So we need to get up there. Let's do that this way. How did I fall off that? I landed on. I'm like 90% sure I landed on that block. The slowest bridging anyone's seen ever. No, we're up here already. That was false. Ooh, I didn't consider how much glow lichen this might take. This might take a lot of glow lichen. Worry about that in a moment. But that is something to consider. All the way. Okay, sure. Sure. I definitely placed that there. That's fine. So beneath that, so like right around that general shape. I think that's a good general shape for that. General shape. Okay, we're not going to worry about this wall until I go to put in the actual greenhouse for that. Just because I don't think it would be worth putting a pallet in there when I don't know if that wall will even really stay there, you know? Like, obviously the top part will, but like the bottom might not. And if that's the case, I might just continue the greenhouse up a little more. I think that should be a greenhouse, I'm fairly certain. So yeah, we're not going to worry about this at the moment. That's always something we can do later. So after that, it is flanks. We'll put the glow lichen on in a moment. Now, run along. That. Beef it up a little bit. Nope. Cool. Okay. Now it is horizontal, I think. Really certain? This one's gonna be annoying. What do I have that's quick break? It's not wood. I guess this. Just do a line from here. So we can place all the vertical logs. Okay, so we just need to fill in everywhere there isn't wood. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that was open. I could have just went in there. I'm a goober. What the heck? What the heck, man? Okay. This might not. This probably all won't be logs. But we'll do a significant portion of it. We'll mix in a few vertical like we did with the other one as well. Just to spice it up. Spice. down one. Do the same over here. I think that'll be good. Then we just do vertical. A lot and a lot of vertical. I did notice that one that is the weird way, that one. Did we move it? Yeah, we moved that. That sideways doesn't. Be good. Yeah. No need to confuse matters more than they already are. I have more than this, don't I? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna have enough. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Alright, let's go take down that wall and see what it looks like. How did blocks get so far out? I don't understand. Okay, let's go here. It's becoming not fun. And I've fallen. But it's fine. I don't need to get up there again. No one will know. No one shall know. Yeah, that's a lot of open. Might have to bring that down a little more. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I think if we bring a few more of them down, like we did here, that'll help ease the transition a little more. So, like here, 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 and one here. How about that? So, we shall break in and place some blocks behind this, and then we'll break back out and place blocks. Holy, I could have just done whatever. I could have just done all this from outside. Alright, do that. There, and blah. Alright, up we go. Let's see how this looks. That should look good. That looks better. That looks a lot better. So the problem with acacia, and I'm assuming other logs, is that line there. You need to break up that line somehow. It's too much. Even that might be a little much, but I think it's fine. Where's that light coming from? Oh yeah, we still need to do that. Let's grab some of that. Ow. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Sure, that should work. Yeah, I think that does its job nicely. We might just have enough to do this. If not, we'll go on a little mining trip to collect some more acacia logs. What's with the accent? That's a good question. It's a fantastic question, even. I'm gonna be out of lights again. I wonder why. Okay. So let's just do this. Whatever. Whatever. There we go. Oh, I thought I could stand there. I could not. I could not stand there. It did not work out. I am not a mountain goat that can stand on the side of a cliff. Breaking news. I'm not a mountain goat. I know, that must shock. Must shock you to your core. But alas, I is not a mountain goat. Mountain goat is not I. Okay, so we'll leave a little more orange this time. We'll go up the same height, but we'll leave a bit more bulk. Do that. That. Okay. Let's use the planks again. Yeah, probably from down there, right? The like, yeah, from right about there, we just pop this in everywhere. It would be so much faster if I just did all of this when I was actually building the walls, but this is how I build. It's how my brain works. My brain doesn't work. What are you talking about? Brain work. Brain no work. No work brain. Let's not forget that that goes there too. Of course. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna look a little goofy from the other side, isn't it? Worry about that when we get to it though. How did I not land? That is astonishing. Truly baffling. Baffling Batman batting at baseball with a banana. Not a bat. Batman would never harm a bat. Alright, let's take a quick peek up. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, I think we could remove that one brick there. But that's fine. Tis fine for now. Let's add this in. And now I'm stuck on the other side. Solution. Break the wall down. Okay. Up here. Okay. Up we go. Logs. Log time. I really hope we have enough. I don't want to go back out there. Okay, we don't want to do any of them, any vertical that high. We want only horizontal that high. And we'll bring the vertical down. Or no, we'll bring the horizontal will encroach into the vertical. So like one there, and let's do one there, why not? The rest will be vertical. And we have so much to spare. In the logs. take a look. Okay. Glow licking time. It's in my hotbar. We don't have enough. Okay, let's go make more. Real quick. No bones. I thought I had some just in here. No, guess not. Okay, well. Wonder if there's another way to farm this. It'd be so useful to have a lot of it. But having to get it with shears. Like I doubt if you just like move the block that it's on, you would get it. I imagine it would just break. Oh, I missed. That would have been cool. It would have been cool. Congratulations, we did all that when I only needed 3. For the heck of it, we'll put in some more. Well, put one on one of that and see what it looks. Alright. How's it looking? I think that looks alright. With the other details in, like, we're going to be taking out, like, the majority of that middle section anyways. I think that looks good. Look at that from the side. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with it. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Orange away. Not my rockets, no. Do we have anything else? So now I need to come up with palettes for this. Blue's tricky too. Like, what do we have? Lapis, diamond. That blue netherwort wood. That coral. But the blue that we're using is it's a very opaque blue. Is there do we have anything like that around? Yeah, there is the prismarine. That's not terribly far off. That can be used as like the lightest part of it, but that'd have to be used incredibly sparingly, almost in a similar way with the brick. Has anyone used any blue? I don't think anyone has. I can't think of any blocks. For green, I mean, we can't use leaves. I wish we could. We can't use grass. Use moss. Emerald, probably not. Wonder if there's there's probably a website that just like you type in a color and it just shows you all of that color, I'd imagine. I think that looks good. 2 hours, 20 minutes for this? That's everything takes so long. They're not small houses. The look deceives you. Everything else is just massive. Okay. I might call it then. We got some done, and I don't have any ideas for what that would be. I also need to get up there. Yellow hay bales, but that has red. Hay bales on there. Are hay bales directional? I don't know that actually. Hmm. Green, yeah, I don't know. Whatever this color is. There's the mushroom stem block would go well with either of those. Or mushroom stem for this one, and brown mushroom for that one. I don't have any of that. I could get some. Okay. Mushroom. So we need to farm mushrooms. We need to get moss. We have moss. Yellow. What's yellow in this game? Gold? The gold beans block. That's a good one. Ooh, we could do copper beans. We could put beans in this. Even put beans in this. It has a bit of green. Okay. Okay, we're getting ideas. We're getting thoughts. Our brain is ticking. It's smoking. It's about to rage quit. Right? My brain is overheating. Doesn't like it. I really don't. Yeah. So those ore blocks are going to be expensive. Very, very expensive. Do I have... You can craft those blocks, I assume, right? Like if I go... If I take this... What? Okay. I need... Fortune. So what if we just place a whole bunch of this down? I just want to see if I can craft the bean block. I can. Okay. Okay, so we can get more of that. Okay. We have more than enough iron. What we don't have is gold. I don't have much raw gold. Okay. Maybe that'll be the next stream, just mining for gold. So what does the bean block go with? One of these two for sure. This one? Not bad. This one? Also not bad. That can be used in both. Cool. Well, it's settled then. It is settled. With beans in hand, we shall say goodbye. A shorter stream today, but I forgot I actually have things to do. So yeah, I'll be back sometime. I'll be streaming twice next week. Tuesday, sometime after Tuesday, I'd imagine. Follow, or yeah, I have a YouTube, I have Twitch, I have Instagram. I'm just about to wrap up my 30 days of shorts or slash reels. We're on day 25 or 26 today. Yeah, we're getting close to the end, but yeah. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Au revoir.